Okay. So I was just picking up on the energy today, and I picked up this energy of real love here. But we got this kitty energy, or this little kitty energy here with this snake. I told you this is this Mommy Wata's child here. And this is her over here. But I'm wondering if this person, because it's the scripture that's coming up to me. I was watching something about like churches today or something like this. And then it was saying anybody that even, we're going to read the scripture in a second, okay? The about looking at a woman with lust or something like this. You know, is a sin. And what about it? People have sinned, every single person. So what about it? Unless you're somebody that's sent here from heaven like Jesus or Christ, then it may not be looked at as a sin. Maybe people might think that it's unfair, but if somebody's collecting up some energy to be a savior for the world, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how people would look at it. You know what I'm saying? Or you had to figure this out on your own. I'm sure there's obstacles and mistakes. Or if everybody in your village know the Bible inside and out, so they were just sitting there watching you stumble or do things that maybe was not, you know. Because I didn't start really seriously reading the Bible until I was like in my 20s, 25. I was trying to read it back when I still lived in Illinois. And, you know, I just couldn't, you know, I just would fall asleep after like one page or something. I just was bored of it. And then I revisited maybe, I think I had like a some kind of experience or whatever with Source. And I was like, show me or something like this. And then that, when I lived in Kenosha County, and then that's when I think I was in the living room and I was like tearing up or something. And I was asking a question because everybody's like, oh, you just need to go to church. Like church is going to fix everything. But I always knew since I was little, even when it comes to church or communion or whatever, the scripture about some people were going to be set aside, meaning they was not going to be on the church, in the church. And then again, we do know about the end times with the church is going to be a cesspool of the things that you see what I'm saying? So it's ever, however you looking at it. But I always thought I was wicked or something when I was little because I never liked to go to church. And even then, when I did go to church, when I was really little with my grandma and them, like around 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all these ages, I just, I didn't want to leave her. I didn't want to go to the kid part. I didn't want to go to Sunday school. I didn't care if it was boring. I still just wanted to sit up there with the big people. So when I got a little bit older, you know, I think I got spooked from going to church because I went to a church in Texas one time with my friend, the Stearns. I went to church with them, and then they was like searching through the crowd. Like, it was like anybody that would like to stand up and introduce themselves if you a visitor from somewhere. And I'm thinking like, this is so random. Like, I wonder, do they do this every Sunday? Do somebody know that because I'm here and I don't want to stand up and talk to these people. I'm just a kid, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to stand up and talk to these people. And so they were like, and nobody, like a couple people stood up and said something. And then it's like somebody, they was just sitting there. They wasn't going to move on until I said that I was a guest too. Like, I just was like, well, there's all these grown people standing up saying where they from and everything. I guess I ain't got to get up. And then I stood up. But it was like it wasn't even, I don't know, it was like a horrifying, and now that I think back, I feel like it was something that was planned or something. You know, it was something a part of the Truman Show or whatever this is, okay? But it was a big old church, and I just didn't want to, and I had to stand up and say who I was or something like this. It's like I was being bullied to do so, you know? So I'll never forget that experience. And then when I got older, I was reading, I'm like, oh, that could be because somebody was set apart from joining the festivities of church or something like this. Like, somebody's supposed to not be too far gone or too far into that, because just because somebody go to church don't mean that your pastor is right. It don't mean that the denomination is right. It don't mean that these people are pure or nothing. I mean, if Jesus stumbled into a church or a Christ energy or a Holy Spirit or some energy that God got here on the earth, your energy would still be more pure than those people in there. So, do you get what I'm saying? So, I used to think something about that, and then I realized like going to church, it just was uncomfortable for me for sometimes. And then we tried to go to like this free thinking church where it was like a cool church or something like this, and that didn't even really work. So I was talking to God, and then I said something, and then it's something about the word, and so I got into the word, and that's when I found what I call God. That's just how I look at it. It didn't have nothing to do with church. So I'm not dissing anybody that goes there. I'm just saying that my awakening or convention or me changing my life and any it wasn't never me going to sitting in church. And I used to couldn't stand when my mom and his mom would say, y'all just need to find a church. Y'all, I know what that is. And I'm just like, ugh, that's just not it. And then I ended up finding my own way. So, for people that's like, oh, well, I don't go to church, so I'm a sinner or something. It's just not even. But I feel like in this times of people trying to find some way not to look to you or look to me or look to one of God's chosen or anointed or the 40, 140, whatever this is, for the people not to look to them, they're going to try to use something like that. Like, you know how many people grew up in the Catholic Church and went every single week and everything, and they end up being serial killers or murderers, or it don't have nothing to do with that to me. I don't really remember somebody, Jesus was his own type of teacher sent in by God. So I don't even remember hearing Jesus sitting inside the church in the pews. So you get what I'm saying? I look at it a little bit differently. I feel like this is more like a vibration or something that somebody carries. A light. You might not be able to see it yourself, but it's a light or something. Okay. So somebody could be trying to spy on someone, because I just had a conversation with my daughter or whatever, and I kind of had to give it to her raw and real about polygamy or, extramarital relationships and things like this that people choose to do. Okay. And then I think it was mainly the guy on that thing. The main thing that was sticking out to me, he was talking about like women, the way they dressing in churches now and stuff like this. And then it's a sin to look at a woman, but the natural nature of a man and woman, where I know God knows what He made, people gonna look at somebody. But I was reading that scripture again. It was making me think about two people that get together and commit this sexual. Because if you look at the term sexual, it's not just about private parts and penetration. This could be about people using a third party situation or some type of technology to look at other people's Akashic records, see how bountiful they're going to be in their future, and go in and take something from that person, a position, opportunity, finances, the truth. To have the truth about somebody and be circling around that person, and then not it's not even this is very sacred knowledge, you know, and then never tell the person or try to lead the person. Then you're a watcher and you got blood on your hands. So I don't know who, because sometimes in the Bible, when we find out about spies, they are killed, okay? And then there's also a verse about like, oh, they watch me all day, so on and so forth. They're trying to find something or whatever like this. So I was telling her about my situation or whatever, within my marriage or whatever. I feel like when people together for a long time, they think of these things or whatever like this. And, you know, how it didn't work out, how something. But again, I noticed that a lot of people that I linked in with and I really would have liked to build a relationship with them, male or female, it wasn't like, oh, I just gotta have you. Oh, I'm just lusting and drooling over you or something. You know, of course, we probably had our little boyfriend crushes with, groups and stuff like that. Came when we was growing up, boy groups and boy bands, and be like, oh my God, what would we like if we were holding hands or even deeper, okay? But like I said, who is these people, huh? Who is they to throw the stone?
Where's my cocoa deep conditioner?
I think it's over there behind that that whatever fryer thing. So I don't know. I just pulled these cards right here and I was like, that's interesting. I just left it. So we're going to look at this and then we're going to go ahead and into the scripture because I feel like there is somebody that is watching a female or a male and they want to be with that person. And so they may be very popular with reading the Bible. And so they're trying to magnify something about someone so they can move somebody out the way and get the person. But you're doing the very thing. If you get me breaking down the word, we could sit here on the scripture for hours. So you don't want me to start breaking down no words because the same thing that this person,
Don't touch anything.
the same thing that this person is talking about somebody else is doing, you're doing it because everybody goes all the way to the explicit level of sex. Even I can say when I thought I found a feminine energy to share some type of journey with 15 years ago or something like this, it wasn't lustful. I wasn't looking at her breast and her butt and things like this. It was like some kind of spiritual connection or something like this. It could have been a spiritual connection where this person came to siphon energy, but at some point in time, me and somebody like this would have to meet so I can know what that feels like. It was more of like, hey, this person seemed, the energy is right. This person seemed cool. I like this person or something like this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh my God, I just have to kiss this person. I wasn't thinking about this person's lips or their butt or their breast or nothing like this. So again, it could when we're going through these motions or whatever in this life, you don't even know if some of these emotions or something that got stirred up is yours genuinely. Right? They could have needed me to dance with the devil's daughter or something like this. And then but see, nothing came of it. Rejection could be protection because me and this person kind of met, talked once or twice or three times or something like this, and then nothing, and then we just never talked again. So you see what I'm saying? How that works? But like, but now you got to stand trial or something for trying to be a spy, and this will maybe be an example for some of these people that's doing this heavily. I feel like right now somebody else is calling to me, saying that people are doing this to them, but these could be people that did it to you. It's so petty. It's so tit for tatty. Okay. Because I feel like that's what a lot of people are doing. Oh, I wanted that person or something. Well, let me go ahead and use my voice and my large following to put shame on something that I know I saw. And again, if you have two people that God put together and they supposed to been together, working together or being together or whatever, 5, 10 years ago, 20 years, they've been apart from each other and their energy is back in the same frequency or they catch wave of each other. Some of you might look at your partner and say, this is not even really my partner. I feel like I can smell the scent of my real partner somewhere else. Right? And so that's something that God put together. Who are these people to stand apart or try to rip it apart or something like this? And like I said, I think that they've been doing this for centuries, keeping these people apart and then making them maybe even dream about each other or think about each other and then start thinking about each other in another kind of way. But if they're supposed to already be in a mutual bond or something and they're supposed to be already performing these things, I know you don't think you get in the way of what God got going on. There may be other ways that those things can happen. I'm just saying. Okay. And so you know what I'm saying? People feel like they have the right to stop or do something like this. We could be more talking about these microchips that people have linked up with to rob people of their assets or their journey or their astral information or their Akashic records. More than we're talking about a man. Look at if you think with common sense and you're not trying to be nasty, then you will know that there's not one boy in the world that haven't looked at a woman and thought something was nice on her or go home and have a wet dream or something like this. So then everybody has sinned. Did that mean that they not gonna get to heaven? Does it mean they don't get the gifts that God laid out for them? What is this? That's why I'm saying this could be people that's trying to stop a connection that's like some kind of real love or something here. It could be even somebody here that got their heart open or half of their heart belonged to somebody over here. Maybe the boy. Maybe when you was little at 15, they took your man away because both of these people was light skinned. And then this was your real person. They left you behind. And then they put this snake could have talked this person into taking this person, which could be a seed of hers. Okay. And the snake was draining fluid from this nine of swords here. My brain or something. They took something from the snake could have even wrapped itself around me as a child because of this father or a feather, because of its connection to a feather as a mommy watcher. So this could be the goddess and this could be the snake. And you see how this,
Where did my miracle moist shampoo go?
I don't know. I put all that stuff in that bathroom over there by the little bathroom.
No,
I mean the closet by the little bathroom. And so you see this snake is taking these two pentacles and like this two of pentacles. It ain't no going back and forth about something, but this snake is still trying to maneuver something and like put the motion in different for two. This could be representing two people here. All right. Okay, after seeing the vision of what man this girl was going to get when she was growing up or something, this person could have started, manipulating the situation between two people that was in a real connection, no matter if this was mental, physically, spiritually, or whatever this is. And they could have put this white cat in the middle, sent this person off when you was younger with this person here and left this girl alone here. Okay. It could be something like this. Somebody could lose their job because of something here. I don't know what somebody's deeper reasoning for doing something like this, but somebody could have lost their job or it wasn't their job to do this or something like this. I don't know. Somebody could have put some record report or something. They could have said this could be heartbreaking that somebody that could have been a doctor or they not really a doctor. They're not really a therapist. They could have tried to lie on you or say you was like lusting after, like, oh my God, that ass is fat. Like, I don't even understand. Like, even when I think about how people be, when I be thinking about people is gay, you know, something like this, I be thinking like, still, even when I thought I was mildly wanting to experiment with another woman at some point in time in my life 20 years ago, 15 years ago, it wasn't like, oh my God, her I couldn't think about those things. I couldn't really think about touching, you see the natural things when you with a man, which you might think about or something like this. I couldn't even really, it, I wasn't even thinking about those things. It was having like a deep bond. I feel like I was missing a bond or something. It could be because they took something from somebody or something when y'all was younger. This could be your heart, so maybe you and your person is distant, or maybe the real person is not even with you. It's the other person is out there in the world or something. Okay, some people could be in a relationship 15, 20 years. You haven't felt a real intimacy or a bond between, because that's not even the real person, or that's not even the full person no more. You get what I'm saying? You could be with the shell of a person. Okay, something could be unjust here because I told you somebody want to be in a same-sex relationship with you. So yeah, you could have met this person and you didn't know that they was a advanced, that they were a chipped being, or they came in to spy or to connect with you so that you can think about them, so they can siphon from your astral, your akashic records. And somebody could have walked away from you, or there could have been something that happened to the real person that was with you in order for this person to bind something between you guys. Like, so in this situation, my person knew what I was seeking to do. Okay, my other half. But when I met this person that I clicked with, like on like a friendship, like a cool ass level or whatever, the thing was this girl was fully gay. Okay, and she was not about to be, and she was what do I want to say, she was turned off at the fact that I was in a partnership already, a marriage. So that's why it didn't happen. Nothing ever happened. She didn't even want to be my friend still. She didn't even want to get to know me because she said it just like she can already feel where this would be going or something like this. And so it was like, okay. So, you know, I don't know, but maybe there's an outside source that could have seen that I was bountiful or something and linked me and this person together. And so in spirit, somebody could have been with you, or somebody could have did something like unjust to link this person to you so that they could live a certain type of life even without you. Or maybe they cloned somebody and you was in a gay relationship with this person. So in the future, you couldn't deny being with this person, but you was still really over here in another relation. You was still in this relationship. Nothing happened between y'all, but they could have cloned you and put you with this person. So if these people are pirates or something like this, then, or mind pirates, they could have took that type of information just from that connection. All right. In somebody's situation here. Okay. Don't have to be mine. And somebody's not at peace here. Because maybe after they was done or after they gone, they wanted you to get your stuff back. They could have added some more stuff that you didn't know about to your repertoire. Okay? But somebody's not at peace here. Okay? And somebody else should not be going to jail for something, or they shouldn't not be oppressed for it. Because this could have been some, if this is like astronaut or some other kind of shit, or you may not have even been privy to this. So even when it says they have committed sin with her or with him, well, how is that? If you looked at me and you got aroused, and I never even knew that you was getting aroused by looking at me, how would I be a sinner with you? That's what I'm saying. So when you break down the word in another way, we have to be talking about something else. So there could have been even two people in a couple here. Okay? And they was in a situation. So even when I didn't talk to this girl, we had met and I clicked with one of her friends that she used to date. And me and her just would talk about like little stuff like, oh, I'm at work. She had a girlfriend at the time and I was in a partnership, but you know, she was kind of like a mentor, or you know, somebody like, girl, but how you even know you even want to go this route or something? You know, we just used to have long conversations or whatever. Okay, nothing ever happened between us. We never even met off the phone again after, unless we was all hanging out or something like this. And so this could be a situation where these two people got back together because their relationship was kind of, you know, I'm like, you sure y'all ain't? Yeah, whatever. So their relationship was kind of like a long-term thing, like on and off thing or something like this. So maybe these people were the pirates, I don't know. And then this water snake showed them, I mean, because I really think back when my partner, we're just gonna call it a partner, my teenage sweetheart or high school sweetheart, the person I'm supposedly with right now. Okay, so this person knew that this was the sun, but it's like this person was lighting, like getting the fire off the sun, or smoking, lighting their cigarettes up on this sun. But back then, oh, it looked like a little devil tail, little horns right here. So this could be the actual Taurus right here. And when, as soon as I got pregnant with my twins, like he just was smoking all since I met him, before I met him. But as soon as I got pregnant with my twins, he just overnight stopped smoking. But I'm wondering if they took this person at that time. These could be some creepy coven people like, oh, he can't, I wasn't smoking yet. But he was. And I don't know if it's some spooky coven, like we need to get him away. He's smoking around those babies that's growing in her stomach. You know what I'm saying? Some old, some old Rosemary's Baby type something. It's just what I'm wondering, because this is the sun that they was draining something from here. This is associated still with the sun. I don't know why I'm getting moon energy off of it though. So I don't know if the moon was disguising itself as the sun and came and introduced herself to this man. And then these people also could have went off on some type of journey right here. Okay. All right. Because I know this moon energy I'm talking about, they used to smoke too, but then they stopped. Okay. And then here I am, this person that these people was taking the fluid from. So maybe these people were into science or Scientology or some shit like this. And this person took this person that long ago, or cloned this person and took this person or whatever, that long ago. And they were just siphoning this energy or something like this, okay? This is weird. But I feel like this person loves somebody here. All right. But what could have been on his mind is this Ace of Pentacles, because we also have this please help. Somebody could be out and down real bad. Yeah, look. And then there's the Ace of Pentacles. So this person could be out real bad. Maybe they aborted you, left you behind or something like this. But they see that you about to get some type of finances or something like this. Okay, yeah. Some type of harvest here. Okay. And so somebody is saying, oh, I'm going to step out and I'm going to tell this person I love them. Or something like this. I don't know. Because I keep hearing the ghost is in me. So even if this was like, if they really had an overt, like, say with this real love energy, they took us off and put us in the mountains or something and just replicated. It's a lot of this energy that I'm picking up on. Okay. Or they could have found somebody that was fit or something to go with this person or something like this. But I feel like the real, it's like somebody say, oh, that person getting fat. Okay, take that person out. We can't never take her really out the show, but take her out for now and put somebody in her likeness here. And the real love could have been between me and this man, but they needed somebody that looked like this to play the part in the Truman Show with this person. It's weird, but this is how I see the world, okay? Or the rest of the world. Let's see about this person right here. Yeah. So this person could have ended a Queen of Pentacles, this white rabbit. Now they about to go down. They could have ended this Queen of Pentacles or did something to the Queen of Pentacles, took their children, turned them black, took them children to Mexico, something like this. Okay, and slowly these people could, because I was hearing candy coated raindrops. So they trying to rain on me. But at the same time, somebody could have took these children to Mexico and raised them as if this candy person was their mother. And actually, it was the Queen of Pentacles or me that they tried to end here. And so these children could be looking at this woman as if that's their mother. It's not. It's a kidnapper or something. And so they could be trying to burn. Remember, the moth is over here getting burned. So somebody was doing something so these people could burn you, or these children could be feeling horrible because they realizing that they just burned their real mother. Three times or something they've done this, like or something like this. I don't know. They could, like imagine somebody sending somebody in to spy on you and like, yeah, that's my enemy or something like this. That's my enemy or something like this. You guys are supposed to be spying on this person, trying to get this person caught up. But then these children hear something like a memory that you say, and it's like, you said you didn't know that person. She said a memory that I remember. She said, and now these children looking like, hold on, bitch, is you not our mama? It's something like this, okay? So, Queen of Coins in reverse. I feel like this could be the forever young version of somebody. But I feel like after you gave somebody 4 children, these people took a queen of her existence, her life, her light source. And this person could have been with this person, but now they love that person or girl. I don't know what this is. Okay. I talk about whatever I want on my channel because ain't nobody about to do nothing about it. Okay. The people that's throwing the stones, the stone gonna fly back and hit you in your head for even trying it. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Swords, somebody could have the full armor on here. They don't have nothing to worry about. I don't know why I feel like this person's gang or group could have had something to do with this or this person because they might be like, oh, my people around me did this. But I'm just seeing that this person wanted your person at 15. Or somewhere else in the world or in another realm or something, y'all was a threesome. That shit ain't happening in my reality, but they could have known that and created this image somewhere else. But I feel like whoever this is, after you gave somebody 4 children, these are 4 children looking like to me, then somebody ended your life or took you out of the book or out of the story or something like this. But this water snake energy was on this girl, on this young woman. This could be one of her children she sent into this man. It's something weird like this, okay? This person is blindfolded when people are siphoning their brain fluid or something like this. Three of Coins. Somebody might think that they're going to put some roots down somewhere. The roots already been put down. Like, I don't know what, this is like some I was about to say strangulation. I mean, I guess we could look at the word strangulation to see what that means. Does it always have to mean that somebody put something around your neck and choke you until no air is coming out your body? Or could it be some other form of spell, masturbation, okay, because we can break down that word as well, that God hates masturbation. But again, in real life, if there's a son of God or a daughter of God, I'm pretty sure they're going to experience this in their life. You know, your body, your choice. But at the end of the day, I know what I can't stand is finding out that people been molesting and masturbating paperwork and documents, and who's who and whose child is who and who's supposed to be getting on this wheel, who whited out that name on the wheel, who did this, who's making lies to cover up, who's doing, because I know God hate confusion. So that's two things. If you read the word masturbation, it's about like fondling or overdoing something or manipulating or something like this. Okay. Like repeatedly, we know what it means sexually, but you know what it means also repeatedly rubbing something, like repeatedly robbing someone, or repeatedly, fondling that part of somebody's life. You're trying to leave everything normal, but you keep on fondling with I'm hearing, like, I'm seeing even jackpot. Now let's not get too sick and twisted and going all each way. Just center it and see what I'm saying. Okay. How, when you pulling those levers at the casino or something like this, and you you know what I'm saying, and you win that money, that jackpot, it's the same kind of feeling you get, like it's the same type of arousal probably, right? When you hit the spot. X mark, I mean, you see? So just thinking about this, okay? I just have to make stuff make sense. You know, maybe this person deserved to be, if they was tormenting somebody by spying on them and doing this, maybe this is somebody's punishment. I'm not trying to say I'm stopping anything. What I'm saying is, because they could have been doing it to you or somebody else that was innocent or couldn't protect themselves, or didn't know what forms to fill out or where to go to get this particular type of thing to stop. What type of lawyer, whatever this is. Okay, so again, they could have gave this masculine, if these people did strangle somebody or something at 15 or 16, 95, 96, 97. They made something else to put with this person. But I feel like this is the person that got strangled. It's not the real person. That's the person that's the zombie. It's not this person. It's the one that's fit. It's not the one that's got the curvy body or the strange body or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But somebody was trying to say that you didn't put down no roots or something like this. But somebody did, okay? Or the roots that this person took, this because they got your womb. It's not, you didn't put those, it still came from me or something like this. Or somebody else or whatever this is. Okay, something is going on. Yeah, 333 energy. Somebody about to be crying. Ten of Swords. This might be an ending to this Queen of Pentacles energy, or this whoever this is here. Somebody could also be trying to call themselves like a Mother Mary or Virgin Mary or Guadalupe. It's something like this. This is about to be an ending for this person too. This could be this a hidden gem energy or whatever this is here. Okay, because they could have turned this person to leprous to hide them amongst people. This could be the leprous energy here. Moses' daughter, Tiffany, they made a different version of this person between her and Patsy, because Patsy's maid looked just like my cousin Tiffany. It's just like if they would have changed her color and aged her. So I'd be wondering, oh, well, maybe that's Tiffany's real mother. And so that would be, if Jean Bonnet is representing me or somebody else like this or something, then that would be some kind of clause for, you know. They could have even made both of us light skinned. And the housekeeper and her family could have been calling that version of me their daughter, but it was actually the kidnapped person or who they was holding hostage while, they found the Jean Bonnet. If you get what I'm saying, when you look at those pictures of the house, the people that stayed and tried to get the house prepared for Christmas or whatever, the man, that was helping out his wife was the housekeeper or whatever this was, get all the Christmas stuff out or whatever like this. I just don't think that we talking about Christmas stuff. Because of this Wheel of Fortune here. I don't know if this is like a lawyer or something that's just so happy that nobody know what's happening with something for real. And somebody could be a lawyer, like an Al Sharpton energy, but really they try to say that they was a doctor so they can go in and do something or talk to you, but they was really trying to find out how much you know, how much this is making me think about a lawyer, even though it's a doctor in reverse. Somebody's not a doctor. Or they sent somebody in that was not a doctor to do something and something bad could have happened to somebody. If these people was fondling around with somebody's womb or during a pregnancy or something like this with this strange type of whatever they be doing, okay? And that's why it's no truce. Also, this could be this medical person here. Heartbreaking, no truce. Whoever, a medical worker or something, was in the wrong here. That's why somebody might not go to jail. Somebody did something here. Okay? To a child, to kill a child. Somebody killed somebody's child. Now, this is what I was hearing in the bathroom yesterday, and this is what it slipped out my mouth. I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to say it yesterday, but it slipped out of my mouth.
Going to the dispensary, guys.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna stay here. Yep.
Okay, hold on one second.
Everything's chilled out right now. I'm just gonna ride down to the dispensary and come back. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Everything is chilled out.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I better.
I'm about to get in the shower. I gotta get dressed.
What the heck, Mom? I'm gonna be back.
Late for the day.
I'm gonna be back before you even. Before 1 o'clock.
We got occupation here. No. Some doctor or medical somebody did something to a child here. Now, if these people some more real underground shit, this could be multitude of things. Multitude of clones. Like, we in trouble. Because somebody could be looking through the clones and they picking the one that got a real love connection with somebody to get rid of this person. This person didn't have no animosity with you. Or you didn't have no animosity with this person. Or something like this. Somebody didn't have no animosity with somebody here. This is like a whole bunch of identity fraud or something here. Okay. Okay. This could be somebody trying to get rid of here. And this person, they want that thing again, that old thing back, and this person ain't letting them. But this person is thinking about the money that's coming in. So somebody was lusting or something like this. But I feel like, okay, let's look. Wheel of Fortune is coming up next. So this could be, though, the wheel is in the upright, though. But the snake, both two snakes. Both of these people could have turned into snakes at some point in time. Against you. They could have been followers of Christ or something. And they turned against me or whatever this is. But I feel like, what is we getting? No peace. And then what do we have here? Because it's like... Yeah, somebody was dripping in your stuff. Somebody was like soaking it up in your energy or something that's unjust here. Or somebody did something to somebody in a swimming pool. I mean, a swimming pool, in a bathtub. And they had this crown or whatever. Because we got a princess of something. They had this crown on their mind. Ew. Okay. But they just, maybe somebody want to get back towards this man. Or these people want to get back towards this man. They trying to act like, But this person is coming back to this man to sleep with this man because they know some money is coming, or they already harvested this money. They took your harvest. And now they're like, hey, I got all the money. So it's almost like this white cat was the one collecting all this money and was going to come back and steal this man from whoever this is and take them with your money. Now, they could have already did this here. Again, somebody could have already, a version of me could have been being prepped to be a royal, and they could have killed this person in a bathtub or something, pulled like a Whitney Houston or something. And somebody is not at peace here. Okay? Or this could have been somebody else that was also on this get the crown type shit. Okay? Something like this. Okay? But I promise you, as a Christ energy, I'm not here. This ain't the 15th century where, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said repentance is real, because I know what God was saying to me when he put me on that pedestal and set me over here and set me apart from all these people. So nobody can be coming talking. And like I said, these are the people that was doing this little weird ass transport stuff. So you don't know what these people could have had somebody doing somewhere. Somebody could have said you was an angry person or you had animosity towards people. You didn't even know this shit was going on. You didn't have no animosity with this person, this healthcare worker or whatever this is that ain't really that. Maybe somebody, I'm hearing wise guy or wise guy, or I don't know. But somebody did something to a child. That's all I know. And then also LD, somebody could have said you had a learning disability as a child in Illinois and you don't, or I don't. And I feel like a woman that was supposed to be protecting this child wasn't, they didn't have no animosity about this person lying about your mental behavior or your learning development or something like this. Somebody could have went as far as to make a child seem slow around you, like harm a child to make that child seem slow around you, to seem like you produce slow children. They could have harmed two children. They could have swapped some children at the hospital, and they try to act like both of them, one got a speech impediment and one has got some other shit that they in a wheelchair. And somebody wanted to make it seem like you produce these type of children. But I'm hearing that even if you have a daughter or there's a younger woman somewhere around you that create like hairy babies or something like this, somebody that, okay, that was somebody else's seed here. Like they were supposed to be, yes, I said what I said. So somebody could have been taking a girl's, you know, like some people have, they're really like Arabic people or something like this. Somebody was using that seed to make it seem, instead of your seed for like 20 something years, 25, 26 years, okay? This could have even been that you was gonna have a chance to have twins or but they gave that opportunity to another child, but this child already had went against you a long time ago with this COVID, and they was already producing their seed through other people saying it was yours. You get what I'm saying? And then now in our reality in the Truman Show, that person is getting to raise some children that's yours. Like it's something weird like this. It's weird like this. That like somebody definitely, whatever these children they took, they definitely went against their mother. All four of them. Or somebody could have burned your mother or something like this. They could have, you know, they could be putting the heat on your mother. Yeah, somebody could be putting the heat on your mother right now. Okay. So again, I'm hearing ups and downs, but we got 5 of Swords here. Okay. In reverse. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody could have been, I was thinking somebody was going to try to do this, castrate somebody or something. But they're not going to be able to do this maybe. I don't know. Because somebody was, okay, so they were trying to make it seem like 2 people already had roots somewhere. Just let us find them, or, oh, these 3 kids is their roots. They're handicapped or they got disabilities or something, but it's not. Whoever these 2 people is that was supposed to been having children together all this time, none of them children was theirs. You get what I'm saying? These people, it was all a setup. These people was all working together to do this. So somebody wants you to leave the earth without seed on the earth or without growing your own seed. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they could have been just throwing your children out to the sea or to other lands or something like this. Like you was Moses, but it was really Moses' daughter doing this to God's daughter. Instead of her going up the river or going to jail. They could have been sending my seed to jail too. Up the river could be somebody sending Moses' mother could have sent him upstream up to jail. Okay. Or somebody else. Okay. and then somebody felt bad, took them in. Oh yeah, you just my baby or something. But this is not your destiny or my destiny. This is Moses' daughter that been going against God's daughter, and the government or other allies gave these people to extra tools and resources to do this to harm God's child. You get what I'm saying? Or family members. This is a family, supposed family members that did this to someone. And then that's why I said, I keep on hearing slaughterhouse. Okay. There's no other way. Like as many, like even if you was in some kind of program where people were supposed to be breeding with you and just coming collecting eggs from you and have you hidden or something like this, the program is something like this. Okay. And I feel like this is a shame because somewhere here there's one of these masculines that's a clone or something here, or your actual person that they thought this was a fun thing to do with this woman. They was on board with this woman. Okay. This cousin or whatever. Maybe they're both serial killers or something. And this person was on board with this person to do this. Hold on. So even the argument about Jesus's disciples, it was like rumored that some of these people could have been women and all this other stuff and blah blah blah. It's necessarily true, because it could have been a girl. Jesus could have been a girl, and then there could have been again more of a sexual nature to whatever this is too. 12 people that somebody was riding with. I don't even think it had to been Jesus, because I feel like even if we coming back this time, everybody was a Judas. Everybody that could have been in your reality or mine. Gangster disciples. This could be also deeply rooted in gang activity. Like they came out of just being on the corners in the 90s and they started getting calculated. A lot of people don't think that, to write people off because of how they look or how fat they are or what they involved with, and you can't do that. You can't do that. So somebody is sad here. Jolene, don't take my man. Maybe a snake is in this, dealing with this child now to get back connected to this man. Somebody's obsessed. This is somebody else's child here. Yeah, somebody lied on you in school and said that you could have been supposed to be like on a in some type of special classes, advanced something. But yeah, somebody that's not even a doctor that handles this said no, but this was a part of this is premeditated murder. We got Amina or Amina Amino. I don't know. A minnow, Nemo, a Nemo, a gimpy fin. Yeah, a Nemo in reverse. You was not a Nemo with a gimpy fin or something that was left behind, or something like this. Okay. You was not supposed to be. Okay. And then if somebody was not LD, or somebody didn't have a learning disability, but again, with this Sharpton energy, if that's 1010's daddy, that clone of my play sister Nina, this could be somebody like this that said they needed to come in and do something, whatever, like this. You know what I'm saying? But they knew in the future they was gonna have their daughter stand in my. That could be who this is right here. This is something like a black activist community did this to the Christ, me, or to the Holy Spirit. It's just the tree of life. And that's just what it's looking like to me. Okay? There might not even be nothing left for me to produce a real child or something with somebody at this point in time. But this could be the order or the slaying of an entire populace of people. Whatever they chose to participate in is so gruesome. This is something that would just, you know, could be ordered, and we called these things Holocaust before. Oh, those innocent people being whatever this is, could most definitely be something like that. But it's like somebody's like, oh, too late. You waited a little bit. Now this thing got inside or something. You planned it or whatever. And so you could throw the whole nigga away and this whole feminine away or something like this. I mean, it just seemed like that's just what it is here. Doubling. Somebody's doubling something up, but the 3 times it's over with this piercing thing. They own weapon. It's like 3 times. You tried this 3 times, something is over. But I feel like you're going to save a man, but this man might end up going, it's heartbreaking. There's no truth. This person's oppression is in reverse. I don't know. This person may not be trying to have a child with you, or maybe they have a child with somebody else, and this is not, they think, oh, I have a little boy. But this boy could be anywhere between 9 and 11 or something like this, and it's not their child. Yep. A child could be between the ages of 9 or 11 here. Shenanigans. And somebody could have found out that this is not their child. And I'm hearing something like, oh, I don't mind or something like this. Like all these women, the way to get in could have been a sacrifice. If these were men that I was supposed to breed with, their way to get in was to kill my seed with these particular men and replace it with theirs. And so, and somebody don't mind it. They don't care to lose their son. Somebody don't care. These could be people like this 23andMe, or these people that, they, like I said, if children is the future and you don't care nothing about them, these is the people that should be taken out back. I mean, it's enough kid murder or something on these people's something here, innocent children, for their own means or to get back. It ain't even getting back because you didn't have no animosity with these people. This was just like a terroristic attack. It's terrorism. It's terrorism. And somebody could be like, this could be your man or your baby daddy, and somebody is trying to give the power of your father to this man that already been messing with this man that went against you, when the kingdom is this girl's over here. The kingdom is mine. So somebody could have took the energy from my dad or something and gave it to the... What was that dream I had? Somebody went in and said, oh, I'm the only living son of this man after they killed somebody, or what somebody was planning on doing. And it's just to leave me out of anything, from any of my feathers, any of my... So these people have stolen so much. It's just, 10 commandments, they could have been about to plan to cut something off from somebody, but these people is about to get cut off. These could be these men that think they semen is so macho and they impregnated all these women or something like this, when they don't even have the means, or they're not even doing the right thing by their mothers or them or something like this. And it's like some men shouldn't be, some men should not be having children. I'm sorry, women too. I mean, I don't keep it from one side to the other. Everybody has their own way of raising a family or something that they think is the right way. Mine was building a closeness or a bond with my children, being close to them, or something like this. But you know what matters if somebody just gonna come and take them out the home and brainwash them anyways, and you're gonna find yourself fighting for your life, and your kids is the ones holding the gun with a woman that don't like you, and you don't even know this bitch because she was messing with the father, and you didn't even notice because this person got clones all over the world, and all these clones are active or living. You couldn't even have one living clone that can bring you something back to the table right now. And I'm the king or the queen or the empress. But I'm not tripping because I know that something is gonna be justified in the end. But I feel like this was a whole gag for somebody to see the sun go dark or something. Like, just because the Bible say that, did it have to? Could the watchers have stopped this when we were calling it out so diligently at first, and you was just letting these people walk off, and now you got blood on your hands from these attacks? What, so then what do you do? Just even if these are bots or something, what do you do? So you're going to keep on moving forward, but you're not going to do nothing to the watchers. You're going to keep on moving forward, but you're not going to do nothing to the family members. You're going to keep on moving forward, but you're not. You see? If we see that all 10 of somebody's clones been stealing from the person that they were supposed to have a vow with, or a vow to God, or a commitment with, and they haven't been sharing any of this, but they've been sharing it with other people, are you going to let that person keep 10 clones that's going to keep stealing? What, or are you gonna, is the person that they were stealing from going to get any justice, or you just plan on giving it to the justice to something that's in the likeness of them? So if somebody knew that this was happening, they said, fuck that, I'm leaving her in my will, I want her to have everything. Because, and it don't say, oh, if the person got to lose 100 pounds or they can't have this money. It just says give it to her. And you withheld this for what? You're going to be going to jail because you want to share it with me, and you want me to be looking a certain way when it happens, but you steadily chipping away at the things that I can have, or me trying to preserve what I do have and use what I have. Like, most people will tell you that, be good to, or use what you have, or something like this, instead of trying to keep up with the Joneses, and break the bank or get credit cards all crazy and get your credit all messed up. But again, I guess it don't matter because some people could have went their whole life, had beautiful credit, and then with this Social Security breach that was planned as well, then now your credit could be messed up. Yeah. Also, somebody could be an earth angel energy, okay? And then this person is having health concerns again, and still because of what they did with this community, this mother or mother-in-law, grandmother or something like this. Okay, and the Ice King energy is not feeling no kind of ways towards these people about whatever this is that they have done to someone. So this is like, even I'm thinking about the situation when we were just talking about to lust after somebody. It's like a gold digger. Like, if you met your person on a spiritual connection first, and then was able to, I think somebody don't like that I'm able to bring little parts of these realms into my reality and point things out on a double basis. Like, no, to say something about like Ellen, but then that's connected to this and that's connected. Somebody don't like that, you know. I think they don't like that. It's like, leave it on that one thing, and I'm like, nah, I was told that it have to happen like this. So that could be why we're going in these cycles over and over and over again, because somebody not hitting it at the right spot. You could kill everything in the upper chambers, but then they already planted a whole bunch of shit in the underworld. So it's like you have to go, you have to follow that entity all the way through its existence or something, and shovel out one line of it. It's like line of drugs or something. Get rid of that whole thing and see what happened then next. Oh, they lost a little bit of power. Oh, this spider can't walk the same way it was walking before. It's missing one of his legs. Oh, okay, now we making some leeway here. But these people, they just letting, they not pulling off no legs or nothing. They just able to just, whatever this is, and that's about to be over here. Okay? Like, nobody's getting away with it. Like, these are actual real crimes, though. This is like, military could be getting involved. These people might have more respect for people that have been in the military or something like this. Okay? Put that before. But if you're supposed to protect and serve, then what? Especially your queens and kings in the past first, right? And then there's the other level of protection for just the regular civilians, but it defeats the purpose. Yeah, we would be messed up if people said, "Oh, you know what? We only gonna be dealing with just the people that been in the military. Fuck they children, or we just dealing with the people that been in the military and they children. We don't want to. We're not gonna use the military to help nobody else or something like this. But you could have had a great grandfather that's in, a lot of so-called black people that come from like regular neighborhoods, or more generally, we don't have those old pictures of our grandfathers in their military suit and stuff like this. We've been or the type of breed that I am, might have been forced to run from place to place or something. They can't take none of their stuff, or they believe what these people say. Oh, leave everything God said you gotta, or you about to. I am in the Father, and the Father is in me, is what I'm gonna say. You know, a lot of people, other people from other religion, even people that came from different countries, they were able to have that stuff and have generations worth of it stored up or something like this. So when they told us, oh, when we were younger, bring these pictures of your grandfathers and your fathers in the military and things like this, bring these things in. I wasn't able to do it, but I think I was happy when I found something. I think I was happy when I found something that my children could bring it in. I had to go on like I think I was doing like my family tree at the time, and I found a picture. But again, for some of us, this may not even be your real what you're supposed to be claiming. Okay, like your real family or something like this here.
I'll be back fast. It's only 12 o'clock. I'll be back fast.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, I'm leaving.
Yeah, some
Mom.
deal with this
I'll be
snake
back.
is over here. We got the magician in the up right here. I feel like somebody's trying to get your good graces here so they could take it off and do something else. But like if this was just a regular person, but I feel like this is somebody that did you wrong. Somebody could be like, I owe you. Maybe they took your seed and gave it to another woman or something. This was your last chance to recover after finding out that you was carrying other people's children secretly. And these people think they don't owe you some type of money or something like this or whatever this is. And they was able to sneak away or keep yours away from you. You know? But it's like, what is this? What is these people trying to say? So you took something is lit. So you took America's seed and just think you're going to take it to Mexico or Ghana or something like this. And, these are seeds that's for this soil here. And then you just think that nobody going to say nothing. Nobody going to go look for them. Nothing's going to happen to you and your whatever you building or whatever this is. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be also starting a whole colony of these children in a place so that they can solidify or plant roots of you somewhere to try to say that that's where you're from. Okay? Like, oh, let's check this DNA. We found a group of these people in Ghana. Yeah, and they just got put there. You're trying to find somewhere where somebody belong in this America for me. And mine that didn't go against me. So somebody's not confused anymore. Now, something very badly could have happened to someone. Somebody could have got abused, your child, or something like this here. Or somebody's not your child. Or again, your child could be in reverse. Somebody else could have made a report about this child. Maybe the doctor wasn't the occupation. But I'm getting like if somebody had like a Norman energy or something like this, it could have been your child that had this learning disability. But this was a Norman energy that wanted to be his mother. Now, we're going to leave the Bates Motel and all that activity out. We're just saying that this is a man that wanted to be his mother or something like this. So sometimes it's right. What's the thing called? baby boy. Sometimes in those situations when he had those fights with that stepdaddy, they was justified. And sometimes it wasn't. Hold on. Something ain't working right. And sometimes it wasn't. We all know if we had a mama with a boyfriend or something like this, we all know we have been in a situation where something was unfair and your mama should have spoke up for you a little bit more. And then sometimes, you know, you was being a little shit, and you know, you caused that person to explode, and you know what I'm saying. Hold on. Okay. But the problem is all your judges that you have judging somebody, they can't pick up no stones. So that means they can't transport nobody. They can't kick nobody out. This ain't yours. You was never supposed to come back. You was never supposed to come back here. You had not been, if the child was still young and if the child was still young and they didn't know what happened in their village, but they was the king, all the people in the village should be eliminated from everything because y'all know what y'all was doing. Y'all was holding off and keeping this child blindfolded so the person would not be able to see all his enemies creeping back in. So now there could be like things or something like this. Like it's meant for you not to see. I don't know how to explain it. Like somebody could have ended the life of your father and they slipped in the version of your father that left you in 1980 that can't come back here. And how do you prove that? How do you fight against this person or something for the property? So that's why I'm saying we talking about other dimensional shit or something here. I don't even think this is supposed to go this way. I don't think nobody never really experienced this way. It's something like this. Nobody was prepared for this. Okay? So, but somebody's not confused anymore about whatever this is. What is this? They don't want to do a deal with this snake or something. Okay? I don't know if somebody trying to call you the snake or me the snake, but somebody don't want to. Okay? They could see what maybe somebody was looking for the truth like you. Yeah. Three of Cups. They don't want to celebrate or something with this person or something like this. Or somebody could be also like, remember on Damsel, she was like, I'm not them, I promise. They put their blood on us or they mix our blood with them so it can, so it can seem like we are part of them, but we're not. This could be Mexico. This could be some old shit that they do. This could be some old shit that they do. Okay. This could be an old practice, or these Sa energies, these SAA Indians, or any of the other Indians from these areas here. I don't know why my thing ain't letting me choose. But somebody seeing that somebody as a snake, they're not confused anymore. Okay. This could be who they thought was their world card energy, the world in reverse. All right. And then this child, somebody could have assisted this person in getting this child here. They want something here. This could be also somebody, it could be having the same sex lover here or transgender. Okay. Somebody could have ruined you because they've been with a transgender behind your back the whole time. And so they ruined you so that they would be able to free to be with this transgender. You see? So if somebody be like, wait, why was your person so kind with you saying that you want to explore or something? Like people could have their opinions. Forest wars, but again, it's off of this person's blood here. Now I'm a grown ass woman, or somebody is grown now, and they're still doing this. I don't want to do it. What do you
I'll
mean?
be right back.
Hold on.
You ain't been doing